Yeah, I thought the idea was to document...
Get out!
You said to keep
Get out!
Oh, stop it there. Okay, go back. Can you push in on the desk?
What'd
you see? Well, the papers Franco's working on must be important if he didn't want them caught on tape.
Perhaps the demented one doth protest too much.
What, you think he staged all this?
No, there's something there.
Well, up until this point, Franco's only shown us what he wants us to see.
Right. So what's in that paperwork he's trying to hide?
Wait, there, blow that up.
Okay, there's bound to be issues of focus and resolution.
Okay, man, look, we're talking about a baby who was ripped from his parents' arms by a lunatic.
Okay, the jackal appreciates the stakes and resents the implication that is being made.
But, Melly, can you just try for me, please?
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, my pessimism is confirmed. The angle is poor and the resolution is low.
So what, that's it?
Well, given the limitations of the image, I'm afraid
Okay,
so.
Spinelli, I know you can do better than that.
Stone Cold, I appreciate your faith in me, especially given the air of cynicism which permeates the room. Some would do well to practice the aphorism that you catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
Okay, you know what? Do you want motivation? Here it is. If we don't get a lead on Franco by tomorrow at 5 p.m., I'm going to have no choice but to take Jason back to Pentonville.
Behold, a fragment of the missive's letterhead. R-N-E-Y-S, and then those numbers.
Well, that could be anything, right? Any kind of business.
Can you search a combination of those letters?
Yes, but unfortunately, even with my sophisticated search engines, it could turn up millions of results. I mean, the letters are too few and too common in their layout. I'm afraid that whatever Franco is trying to hide from us will remain privileged.
Privileged? Like a client would say...
To turn?
R-N-E-Y-S. Yes, it could be the last 5 letters to a law firm, but that begs the question, why would Franco need a lawyer?
No, that's no good. It's all shadow.
There is little more to be gleaned from this image.
Can you go back to what you did before? The same section with that filter that you put on it?
Your incessant badgering coupled with your ineffectual suggestions just serve to fuel the futility of this impossible task. Why don't you go somewhere and just do what you do best?
Oh, yeah, and that would be what?
I will leave that to your own good conscience to decide. I will continue my task to the best of my humble abilities.
Well, apparently I'm just slowing you guys down. So why don't you call me when you have something?
I'm not going anywhere.
Stone Cold, I cannot stay, Mama, as the betrayer breathes down my neck just waiting to bring you back to Pentonville. Please, I implore you, just reconsider my offer to disarm your monitor and major...
Spinelli, I already told you that I am not running, okay? We're going to find Franco, and then I'm going back to Pentonville. Looks like more legal bull.
Yes, boilerplate. Without context, we cannot discern what these documents pertain to.
Okay, let's do it again, frame by frame, until we find something.
We'll go into the wee hours if necessary.
No, Dante.
No, let us thank all deities for that.
You two look fried. Maybe it's time for a break.
We need to find a viable clue by 5 p.m. tomorrow. That aforementioned detective will take Stone Cold back to incarceration.
Okay, well, any progress?
No.
No. All right, well, come on, are you sure you're not that tired?
Well, I will not abandon my post until young Aiden is recovered.
You know what, maybe Sam's right. We're getting nowhere. We'll take a look at this with clear eyes in the morning.